Okay,
Oh my God.
what is she complaining about now?
He
What is
is
she
such.
yapping about? Who's
You know whose fault it is that the humanitarian crisis is happening at the border right now?
It's
You
got
know
to be
whose
the
fault
man.
it is? You know whose fault it is that they're coming here in by the thousands wearing T-shirts that says "Biden, let me in"? It's Donald Trump's fault. He probably had those T-shirts made up for Biden, and it's Donald Trump's fault.
That would
It's
be
it's
funny.
it's his fault. Everything is his fault.
Donald Trump lives in her shadow. And the reason why Donald Trump lives in her shadow and some of these other Democrat guys who are whining and bleeding like the useless sheep that they are. They're impotent rams that run around with the smallest of horns bleeding the loudest of noises because Donald Trump is the one that they could never be.
Although I
Pelosi,
must correct you, I don't think Nancy Pelosi casts a shadow or a reflection in a mirror.
you may be on to something like that, or like Dana. But guys, if anyone's actually
Okay.
curious about this, it's called Jungian psychology. It's going to be a link down below because one of the ways that you can support. Yeah, Dana, I'm going to do a shameless plug right now, guys. You
Do it.
can support the channel because we believe in capitalism. This is not a charity over here. This campus is run for your pleasure and for your information and for you to actually participate and share. But the thing is, this operation does take a little bit of money, and we embrace capitalism. I'm talking right and left, both hands. Bring it on in here, capitalism. Oh my God, give me that big old hug over there, capitalism. Because you know what? Capitalism has definitely been good to us, been good to Dana, been good to me. And that's something we're going to talk about a little bit later. But you guys click on the links down below, Amazon links, reciprocal links, anything that interests you, please. We get a little piece. We get a little like a flavor of that over there. So like, come on. We need to get the lights on over here, so help us out over here. So Jungian psychology, anybody curious? When somebody lives in your shadow, when somebody's bitching and complaining about something, it's like the preacher man that screams about the gayness, and then all of a sudden you find out that he's really gay. It's about the dude that screams about thieves in the neighborhood, and you find out he's been stealing everybody's underwear from outside everybody's house. It's the guy over there that's screaming and yelling about drug addicts coming, and you find out he's got a pound of coke downstairs in his basement. It's always that one person. And you ever notice who screams the most about moral foibles? It is Democrats. Want to know why? Because
Say it.
they're guilty.
Yeah.
They're guilty.
I'm afraid so. Sorry, but it's true.
No, but you were going to say this, like Pelosi blames Trump for humanitarian crisis at the border and says Biden is trying to correct the broken system. Whoa, 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 whoa. Put the brakes on over here. So he's going to correct the broken system. Correct me if I'm wrong. The jumping Joe Biden, Mr. Handsy on himself, like over there. He was actually part of the system for how long has he been in Congress?
47 years?
Seriously, give that man a gold watch plus a retirement package, and he had that post-retirement job afterwards. He's been in 40 years in the same position. If anybody was in a position to actually fix a broken system, he's the fucker who broke it.
He did.
Yeah, what is this? As detention facilities overfill by 700% and ICE sets up outdoor processing centers to deal with record numbers pouring in.
It's Trump's fault, though. It's Trump's fault.
All right, so
just don't forget that.
Well, of course it's Donald Trump's fault. It's going to be Donald Trump's fault for the next couple of years. And when the economy crashes, oh, did I say that? When the economy crashes, and I do mean it's going to crash in a spectacular fashion, they're going to find some way to blame Donald Trump and all of their brainless acolytes, the men who worship at the cult of unlikable women, and the men who actually are members of the Confederation of Useless Men. They will actually believe any sort of nonsense that comes flying out of the mouth of their holier than holy Rachel Maddow, NBC News, Gayle King, and the rest of these guys who will just scream and yell at us. Scream and yell at us and tell us how terrible we are.
Yeah, they're the worst. I saw something. Joy Reid of CNN had said that this is how bad they are. This is how horrible the things that come, the vileness that comes out of their mouth. Said that Trump supporters would trade their tax cuts for being able to say the N-word. She said that. Actually, I heard that come out of her mouth, and I was like, wait, what?
What? She doesn't listen to rap music. she's never heard any of the more popular hip hop right now. Nobody has to pay anybody to do anything. And I correct me if I'm wrong. If there's a person out there who is let's say racially intolerant, if they want to say the N-word, they're going to say the N-word. They don't need permission from you, Joy. I don't know what delusional stuff you're smoking over there, but there isn't a bunch of racist white people right now going, okay, can we say it now? Can we? Oh, hell no.
But for her to paint all Trump supporters like that, there you go again with that smelly Walmart thing, it's just like, you can't paint all,
They can. They do, because it's them.
Generalizations don't work ever. They don't. You cannot generalize. You can't have a discussion or an argument with another human being and generalize about that person, or you're done. It turns into a fight. And, again and again and again, the leftists are generalizing conservatives as homegrown terrorists and things of that nature, and Trump supporters as racists. People call me that all the time just because I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not a racist. I'm here to tell you.
Wow, that's astounding that someone would actually describe you in such a manner. It's for someone who's actually dealt with actual real racists. It's beyond insulting. It's almost as insulting as reading the details of this story here about the fact that these children only shower once every 7 days, that it's over 729% over its legal capacity. Where is CNN screaming about how insensitive that Biden is? Where is the media screaming and yelling about the fact that all of this aid that they were supposed to help, all of this wonderful system that Biden was an architect of, this is the end result of it? But people are just going to believe what they're going to believe. But what we can do here, everybody, is present with you the actual facts and the truth as we see it. And you guys can look at it, rub your face in it right now, and look at it. 700% capacity. Children are only taking a shower every 7 days.
Yeah, this is not Fox News. This is from the Daily Mail. It's from the UK. So can't say that it's partisan news. It's coming from across the pond, and it's just the facts.
It's how they see it, and they see it as an outsider. You know what I mean? Nobody knows what's going on in your house better than someone who's viewing you from the outside. You know what I mean? Because you got one person's story, another person's story, then an impartial observer can do that. But this is really kind of gross, the fact that they're still trying to pin it on this guy that actually get work done.
Yeah.
This guy should get work done. But hey, this is speaking about someone who